Good day. First of all, I'd like to thank the French Senate and Elnet for hosting such an outstanding event related to the Abraham Accord, which in the UAE we don't see it as only an agreement, a peace agreement between the UAE and Israel and Bahrain, Morocco and Sudan. We see it as an agent of change for the whole region. And this is why it's very important that our friend in Europe understand the way we look at this Abraham Accord. First of all, why did the UAE start looking into new solutions, thinking outside the box to find ways to change the region and to bring a solution to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and also to the relationship between Israel and the Arab world? You have to understand that this region has suffered a lot and has been suffering for more than 7 decades. And the suffering of this region, led to wars, hate, terrorism. And in the last 7 decades, we found out that we are using the same tools, the same ways, the same policies to solve a problem that, it took these solutions and these policies took us nowhere. So we had to think outside the box. So we have to be innovative in finding a new solution for the conflict in our region and also for all what's happening related to promoting hate, promoting extremism, and promoting terrorism. This is why the UAE, took the lead, and we were fortunate that we had the right leadership, a leadership with a vision, and a leadership with the courage to take the hard decision. And this is why, the UAE started looking into finding a way through peace to solve the problem of the region, not only the problem with the Israeli and Palestinian or the UAE and other countries, but we see peace as a platform to solve the whole problem region. And this is why, we engaged with the Israeli in a dialogue that led to the Abraham Accord, and then joined by the Bahraini, the Sudanese, and the Moroccan. And we look forward, actually, for others to join the Abraham Accord, especially the Palestinian, because we see that through peace there will be a solution that will serve the interests of both sides, the Israeli and the Palestinian. We still are committed for the two-state solution, and we see through peace, dialogue, negotiation, that we'll be able to reach that. And this is where, we actually encourage our friend in Europe to change the narrative, the policy that they are targeting the region in the last 3 decades, in the last 7 decades. We have to understand the region has changed. The people in the region, they are fed up of conflict. They have been victims of hate, of extremism, of wars. They deserve to live like others through peace, stability, and prosperity. And this is why we see that, the people in the Arab world, and especially the youth, are looking forward for a new era, for an era where peace will be the platform that will bring not only government to government relationship in our region, but actually people to people. And this is why you will see when we started the Abraham Accord implementation, there was a real activity that engaged the Israeli and the Emirati people to people, more than the other expected. So what we want is this: we want our friends in Europe to engage with us in convincing our Palestinian friend and also the Israeli to go to the negotiation table with the right intention, with an intention to find a solution that will serve both sides, a solution that will add value, a solution that all of them will be winning, and this is where, I see that the European Union, many European countries, France, Germany, others, they can play a major role actually in pushing all sides for the peace solution. Also, I encourage our European friends also to urge other Arab countries in the region to join the Abraham Accord, because we see the real outcome, the added value of engaging in peace with Israel, and the impact of that not only on the Emirati and Israeli people, but we see that on the whole region. And it's very important to understand that the stability and security and prosperity of our region, will impact Europe directly. You can't separate the security of Europe, from the security of the Middle East. There is so many things that consider a challenge and a threat to the European national security that come from our region. I think solving the problem of our region, especially related to countering terrorism, countering extremism, countering hate, and also the issue of poverty, finding new jobs for the youth, that will solve also the immigration challenge and the threat to Europe. So what I see is this: we have a new opportunity related to promoting peace within a region. We don't want, our friends in Europe to see the Abraham Accord as a piece of agreement between two countries. We want them to see it as an agent of change for the whole region, where everyone, will enjoy security, stability, and prosperity. We need their help, their support, and their engagement to move forward in that direction. The Abraham Accord is the future of this region. And I know there are so many challenges that we will be facing in the region and between the Israeli and the Palestinian, but I want you to understand this. There is no way back. The Abraham Accord is there to stay. It's there to last. It's the future of the region. And we will keep pushing the boundary. We will keep the momentum to engage everyone in the region and at the international community to promote the Abraham Accord, because we see the added value of peace on the security and stability of the region, and also the global security and stability. So thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to talk in this outstanding event. I wish that I could be in person there, but unfortunately, because of certain things, I couldn't. I hope that you have a very successful event and look forward to finding your outcome and the result of this event, to engage in more initiatives, more programs that will implement and promote the Abraham Accord in our region and in the world. Thank you very much.